Welcome to Rob on Holiday. In today's video, we're talking about our favourite country to visit in Europe, Spain. Over the last few years, we've been lucky enough to visit Spain's 5 largest cities, Madrid, Barcelona, Valencia, Seville and Bilbao. And across these 5 trips, we have experienced some of the best tourist attractions the country has to offer. So today, we're going to be ranking our top 10 attractions in Spain's 5 biggest cities. But before we begin, there's a few things I'd like to point out. Number 1, as a family, we're not big museum fans, so only one museum is featured on this top 10 list. However, if you do love art, these cities are home to some fantastic museums, particularly Madrid. Number 2, this list only features attractions in Spain's 5 largest cities, but there is so much more to explore across the rest of the country. For example, the Alhambra in Granada, the Mosque of Cordoba and the Santiago de Compostela Cathedral, which would definitely feature on a Best of Spain list, and all of these are on our future destinations to visit. At number 10 is the Archanda Funicular in Bilbao. Both a mode of transportation and a tourist attraction in itself, the 3-minute funicular ride takes you up Mount Archanda for fantastic panoramic views over the city. A round trip costs around €4.30, but you can travel on the funicular for free if you have purchased the Bilbao Bizkaia transport card. If you have time, we recommend riding the funicular both in the day and in the evening. In the day you will get a much more detailed view of the city and particularly of the Guggenheim Museum and the river. But in the evening the views of the entire city illuminated against the night sky are just as impressive. Coming in at number 9 is Parque del Buen Retiro, or Retiro Park in Madrid. The only entry on this list from the Spanish capital, Retiro Park is a green oasis in the middle of a bustling, busy city centre. As well as the expansive garden areas and numerous statues to see, the park is also home to a large artificial lake where you can rent boats, as well as a number of cafes along the shore where you can enjoy a coffee with a view. In Retiro Park you will also find the Palacio de Cristal, or Crystal Palace, a beautiful building which houses art exhibitions from the Reina Sofia Museum. Retiro Park is our favourite place to visit in Madrid and is a great way to spend a peaceful afternoon in the city. Number 8 on our list is the Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao. Whether you like modern art or not, the Guggenheim is a must-see attraction. The building's unique curved metallic exterior was designed by architect Frank Gehry and has become a symbol of the city. Tickets to go inside cost €16, but if you're not a big art fan, I would stick to exploring the outside of the building. As well as the building itself, there are 2 impressive sculptures on display outside. A giant puppy covered in colourful flowers and a 9-metre tall spider. The riverside location of the Guggenheim makes it one of the most picturesque locations in Bilbao, and even for non-art fans like us, it is the best place to visit in the city. At number 7 is Parque Güell, one of Gaudi's many architectural masterpieces to explore in Barcelona. A 20-minute taxi ride from the city centre, Parque Güell sits on Campbell Hill, providing fantastic views over the city. The park is split into 2 zones, the Forest Zone and the Monument Zone, which is where you will find Gaudi's abstract design elements. Access to the Monument Zone is restricted and visitors are given a 30-minute time slot to enter when booking their tickets, which cost €10 each. Highlights in the Monument Zone are the Serpentine Bench, where you can take the iconic shot of Gaudi's mosaic designs with the rest of Barcelona as a backdrop, and El Drac, a mosaic salamander. The Monument Zone gets very busy, so we recommend visiting Parque Güell early in the morning. Parque Güell is one of the best places to see Gaudi's work in Barcelona, and it's well worth a trip out of the city centre. Number 6 on this list is Montjuic, a historic hill on the outskirts of Barcelona city centre with a number of tourist attractions to explore. At the foot of Montjuic is the Palau Nacional de Montjuic, which was built for the 1929 International Exhibition and now houses the Catalan National Art Museum. Outside the museum is the Magic Fountain, which hosts colour and light shows several nights a week in the summer. Montjuic is also home to the Luis Companys Olympic Stadium, which was used when Barcelona hosted the Summer Olympics in 1992. Now, the stadium regularly hosts concerts, but if you visit when no events are taking place, you can visit the stadium for free and take a look around. At the top of Montjuic is Montjuic Castle, a military fortress built in 1799 which has played an important role in the city's history. Most notably, the castle was used as a prison during the Spanish Civil War. Spanish literature fans will also recognise the castle from Carlos Ruiz Zafón's Cemetery of Forgotten Books novel series. Tickets for the castle cost €9 and the 360-degree Mirador Terrace provides fantastic views over the city and the port area. You could easily spend an entire day exploring everything Montjuic has to offer, making it one of the best areas of Barcelona to visit. Seville is one of our top 3 city break recommendations, so it's no surprise that 3 of the top 5 attractions on this list are located in the Andalusian capital. At number 5 is the Real Alcazar of Seville, a Moorish palace and gardens dating all the way back to the 10th century. The palace combines Gothic, Renaissance and Romanesque architectural styles and is home to an impressive 60,000 square metres of luscious gardens featuring over 170 plant species. Game of Thrones fans will recognise the Alcazar as several scenes from the 5th season of the show were filmed at the palace. Tickets cost €13.50 and an additional €5.50 if you want to visit the royal bedroom. Highlights of the visit include the Patio de las Doncellas, Estanque del Mercurio, the Galleria del Gratusco and the Baños de Dona Maria de Padilla. At number 4 on our list is Seville Cathedral. Seville has the largest Gothic cathedral in the world. While the main section of the building dates back to the early 16th century, its bell tower, La Giralda, was built in 1195 and is one of the only remaining sections of the original Moorish mosque which used to stand on the site. The cathedral is also home to the tomb of explorer Christopher Columbus. One of our favourite areas of the cathedral is the Patio de las Naranjos, a courtyard lined with orange trees and fantastic views of the cathedral's main section and La Giralda. Climbing La Giralda is another highlight. Instead of stairs, you reach the top of the 323-foot bell tower by walking up 35 ramps. From the top you can enjoy panoramic views of the city. Tickets to visit Seville Cathedral and La Giralda cost €11. Make sure you book your tickets online to avoid long queues outside. Our favourite entry from Seville takes number 3 on the list, the Plaza de España. Built for the 1929 Ibero-American Exposition, the Plaza de España sits on the edge of Maria Luisa Park, just a 10 to 15 minute walk from Seville's historic centre. The beautiful square features a canal and 4 ornate bridges, each representing one of the ancient kingdoms of Spain, and the mosaic benches lining the back of the square each represent one of Spain's 50 provinces. The building running along the back of the plaza also has a second floor viewing platform which is free to visit. The plaza is another place you should try to visit both in the day and after sunset, as both offer fantastic photo opportunities. For number 2, we return to Barcelona on one of Spain's most famous tourist attractions, the Sagrada Familia. Designed by Antoni Gaudí, the Sagrada Familia has been part of the Barcelona skyline since 1882, but despite this, the basilica is still incomplete. Current estimates expect the building to be finished in 2026 for the 100th anniversary of Gaudí's death. When it's complete, it will be the tallest religious building in Europe and will feature 3 facades and 18 towers. Gaudí's unique style is present both inside and out, and we highly recommend paying €26 to go inside the building, as the stained glass windows and curved columns are absolutely stunning. Outside, the best views of the basilica are from the pond in Plaça de Gaudí. Whether you pay to go inside or just admire the building from the outside, the Sagrada Familia is a must-see attraction on any visit to Barcelona and the ultimate tribute to the city's most famous architect. And at number 1 on our list of the top 10 attractions in Spain's 5 biggest cities goes to the City of Arts and Sciences in Valencia. Designed by Santiago Calatrava and Felix Candela and inaugurated in 1998, the City of Arts and Sciences is an entertainment complex located a 20-minute walk from the city's old town. The complex features the Hemispheric IMAX Cinema, the Museum of Sciences, the Umbrical Landscape Garden, the Oceanographic Aquarium, the Reina Sofia Opera House, the Agora Event Space and 2 road bridges. The pristine white buildings and beautiful blue pools make for some of the most beautiful views we have seen on a city break. Walking around the complex itself is free, and to be honest, this is the highlight of any visit to Valencia. But if you do want to explore the attractions in more detail, you can visit the Oceanographic, Hemispheric and Science Museum. A combined ticket costs €41.70 and this gains you entry to all 3 attractions over a 3-day period. If you're going to be in Valencia for a long weekend, we think this is a good deal. You will get the best pictures and views of the complex in the day, but it's also a beautiful place to visit at night when the illuminated buildings are reflected in the dark pools. The beautiful views and number of attractions to explore within one complex makes the City of Arts and Sciences the best place we have visited in Spain, and worth the cost of a trip to Valencia on their own. So, that's our list of the top 10 attractions in Spain's 5 biggest cities. Let us know what your favourite attraction to visit in Spain is in the comments section below. Thanks for watching Rob on Holiday, and remember, we have a new video every Saturday at 5 PM. See you next time.